There's no reason to believe Manfred or whoever the commissioner is going to be in the future is going to stop the kind of evolution of the sport and implementing new rules.
It's funny. I'm glad you brought that up. So we, including myself, we had a chance to talk to Manfred on Tuesday before the All-Star game, and I brought that up in particular, the rule changes. The ABS system is definitely coming next year, probably. They're working on, the technology to evaluate whether you made a check swing or not, whether you actually went or not. I haven't seen the tech on that, but they're going to, I think, unveil it in AAA next year. It's very promising. And the other thing that I asked them about, and this is, the short answer on this is it's not going to happen in the next year or two, but there has been some talk about repositioning the outfield in not allowing the outfield to be, as deep as they are playing right now. I don't think they'll go that far. That might be 5 years from now, but there's a lot of data that the outfield has obviously gotten a lot better, improved. Positioning is the big reason why, and we're more athletic, I think, as a sport. And they're playing guys deeper, so we're not having as many extra base hits. So that's something that I know has been talked about from within the league offices. But it's a long-winded answer. That part of the rule change isn't going to happen, in the next couple of years anyway. If we see it, we might see it in year 3 or year 4.
Okay. Yeah, there's certainly more to come. I don't think there's any denying that. He is Jim Duquette, MLB Network analyst, former MLB GM. Always great catching up with you, Jim. Enjoy the second half, and we'll do it again soon.
Yep, same to you guys. We'll talk to you soon.
You got it. Joining us here on the Maple Toyota Hotline. Drive the built-in Canada, fuel-efficient, fun-to-drive Toyota RAV4. Gas or hybrid models available. Visit mapletoyota.com. Listen, they eliminated the shift. Like, they've proven they're willing to do that. Like, put rules in place that are going to effectively determine where you can stand on the field. That one seems extreme, like not allowing like outfielders to stand towards the, warning track or whatever it is. I don't know how you legislate that, but I guess they feel they can. And again, it comes down to the data that they have. They know where balls are landing. They know, the likelihood of hits and the likelihood of, if a player's standing here, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's what the shift was all about. It was just data. Everyone knew, okay, this guy's going to pull the ball. Like, there's no point even defending down there. He's not going to hit it there. So just put someone over here.
And there's, there might be some goofy stuff that gets talked about, but I will say, like, a lot of the stuff that they've done, it's been good, right? Like, the bigger bases, the pitch clock, you name it, they haven't really missed with what they've been doing as far as changing the game. So, like, how can you argue if they're going to take a look at something? Chances are it's probably, something that could help based on their track record.
The one you talked about allowing the outfielders to have to be a certain distance in or away from the wall. I actually have one for hockey, and that is forwards can't skate backwards through the neutral zone. I think that prevents a lot of this stuff we see with kind of trying to play the wedge and all that, and make guys attack, make you skate forward. That's something I think the league should talk about and look into. Make teams be aggressive. With aggression, you get opportunities both ways, offensively and, fortunately, defensively.
Yeah. I kind of like sometimes when the forwards skate backwards because a lot of them don't even know how to do it.
That's when you get in trouble, huh?
It is true.
Trying to find it blows
After practice, you ask one of the forwards, skate backwards for me. Let me see how that looks again.
Yeah, it's awful. It does look bad.
Listen, the NHL did it with goaltenders, like keeping them, in the crease effectively. Like, you can go behind, or keeping them out of the corners, I guess is what they did with the trapezoid or whatever. But that was a rule change that at the time was criticized and thought it was, unnecessary, and the goalie union was going nuts. You're attacking us. You're taking this away from us. And, the reality is it's on the league to determine what's in the best interest of the sport and what customers want, what your fans want. Like, they want action. You want the ability for a forecheck to play out. You want scoring opportunities. So you're right. It does seem like in the NHL, they went to a certain distance with review processes and the goal and the goalie interference and blue line and offside review and all that. But there hasn't been much in recent years that I can recall that you would consider extreme, like an extreme change. And that would be one that wouldn't be noticeable really to the blind eye. Struddy, I don't think a lot of people sitting in their seats would be like, oh, that guy, he's skating backwards or whatever. But it may have a truly tangible effect on the outcome of games. And if it's a positive one, then why not look into everything?
I'd have one because so many people talk about eliminating the shootout. And now that we're going to an 84-game season, we can't play continuous overtime. We can't have 10-minute overtimes. It's the star players who are out there already playing 25 minutes, some guys, and they're getting worn out. And this year, especially with the condensed schedule with the Olympics. So I would like to see 3-on-3, no offsides. It's just the ice sheet is there for you. You can do whatever you want. You can go wherever you want. And if we're worried about these overtime games going to a shootout, I can guarantee you they're not going to if there's no offsides.
See, I can live with that one if we can add this one. I'd take it a step further. You can't play the same player twice in overtime.
Ooh.
Is that going to help? Is that what fans want, though? Imagine Connor McDavid gets one shift. And
It's a 5-minute shift. He's not getting off the ice. It's
doesn't have to
5
come off.
minutes.
Well,
But
I guess
then
he
you
could
have-
just stay on the whole time. But
So, you could start, the middle of your lineup, right? Like your 7, 8, 9 forwards, let's say, or whatever.
we got Adam Henrique out there to start overtime.
Didn't come over the top with the big guys, but then you might have some weird matchups. Make coaches coach instead of just open the door. Here's our 3 best players. Here's our 3 best players. I want to make me think a little bit. Challenge me a little bit to be a better version of myself as a coach.
Well, from a coaching perspective, I'm with you. I wouldn't want to lose a player that I want to see on the ice. That is a part of the experience, I think, in overtime. With Edmonton's a great example. McDavid and Draisaitl start, and they have this unbelievable shift, multiple 2-on-1s, and they hit the post twice. Then they get to the bench, and the clock starts because you're get them back on the ice. I want to see that again. I wouldn't want them on the bench. All right, they're out. We got to try to recreate this with someone else that doesn't have that ability. But I kind of like the no offside. You got to keep icing because you want. You don't want to give them the opportunity to just dump it out. Not that you would 3-on-3, but no offside's an interesting one because you get guys just William Nylander would just cherry pick the whole time. Willie would be down right in front of the net, just saying, "You guys win 3-on-2 battles, flip it high, and I'll take it from here."
Gone. But even if someone like Willie just takes off, now someone's got to go with him. Now all of a sudden, 80 feet of ice just opened up, and it's you walk in, do what you want. There's no way we're going to a shootout as often as we were.
I love this.
Guys are just skating wherever they want.
You have my full support to table that idea. Full support. Yes, it's that one would lead to some chaos, man. No offsides in overtime. You're already doing something that's abnormal anyway. You're already playing 3-on-3.
It's already goofy. We're playing 3-on-3 on 200 feet of ice. It's already goofy.
And the goofiness of possession now, the important